Hey everyone, it's FB here with a cast of the third and final qualification cup of Stadium eSports League Mix Cup Season 1. This is a new event by a new organization that myself, together with a couple of other community members, have started up. By hosting events with so-called mix maps that feature elements of the most popular competitive styles of Stadium, such as tech, dirt and speed, we hope to be able to create a common goal of growing the competitive scene of Trackmania. Before we go live into the first phase of this final qualification cup, here's a closer look at its format. There will be 3 qualification cups played in total, where your 2 best results will determine your ranking. In the end, 8 players will advance to a season final to battle for the overall title. And as for the qualification format, we'll start with 30 minutes of time attack played on 3 unknown maps. Top 32 from the time attack will then qualify to a playoff phase, starting with a quarterfinal played in rounds mode, where top 12 will advance to the semi-final. And this match will also be played in rounds mode, where top 4 will eventually qualify to a grand final, where ESL Cup mode will be used instead. All 32 players that qualify from the time attack will receive points, with first place getting 26 points, second place 19 points, third place 16 points, and so on. Also, 1 bonus point will go to whoever sets the fastest time on each track in the time attack. And last week, the winner of the second qualification cup was Speed You Need, who after his second place in the first cup, now took the most amount of points after a dominant performance. Shortly afterwards, Flyer was able to secure second place on the same map. And then Bren was finally able to secure third place after Morris89 made a good attempt at a comeback. With those results, Speed You Need collected 26 points, Flyer 19 points, Bren 16 points, and Morris89 13 points. And looking at the overall ranking, Speed You Need was able to pass Bren and is now topping the list. Bren, Flyer, Piranha, Scrappy, Santana, Morris89, and Papu are currently the top 8 players qualifying to the season final. And the season final will be taking place on April 9th, and the starting time will, as always, be 7 PM CST. Alright, so I believe we are starting the time attack now. Yes, so it may take a couple of more minutes here before we begin. The maps will be loaded on the server. We see that we got 93 players currently on the server. The password, I believe, will be added right about now. And if you disconnect, by the way, while you're playing in the time attack, just write to us on our Facebook page, and we can give you that password. So yeah, Molly is currently setting up the server, so that's what we're looking at right now. See the players waiting to start here. So we'll have 3 maps as mentioned, and they'll be built-in mix style, but each of them will have one style a bit more represented. So there will be one dirt map that got 50% dirt and then 25% speed and tech, and then the same for the other 2 as well, but for tech and speed. So we are now seeing the first map, I think, or maybe we'll go next. Yeah, we'll go next here. So we will not start on Swoop, but on the one that's coming up. So we'll see which one that one will be. But yeah, it's live now. We can do this. People can write good luck, have fun. Should be in order, hopefully. Still trying to figure out the format and stuff. Let me just see here if... yeah, okay, it looks good. So this should be fine. So we are about to start the first map, and while the players are starting here, let's take a closer look at it. It's antecedents, or antecedents maybe, not sure how to say that actually. The author though is Laximus, and this is a dirt mix map, so that means dirt is 50% represented, and then speed and tech 25% represented. So we are live here into the first map. You see the players driving. Here's Shumi, here's Cousin. He's a bit further up in the pack. Lots of players trying to finish their first attempt. You only got 10 minutes, so you really have to make sure that you learn the map. And I feel like the best way of doing that is to simply finish the map the first try, so you know what's coming up. So Cousin will go for that, as many others are as well. Just leaving the tech section here, the last turn before this full speed section, is a bit tricky. That's been maybe the hardest part of the track. And then we got this full speed section leading to the finish. So Cousin will get through the next checkpoint, and here is the last section before the end. So that is the map. And currently we see that Dog is in the lead with 1 minute 1500s. Papu at second, Bren at third. Bren, of course, already qualified. Also, Speed You Need is driving this week. You can see in the local records, he's also qualified. I'm not sure actually how many are already qualified or not. I did not make those calculations, but what's clear though is that even if you haven't played a single qualification cup, you can still qualify if you have a good result. It will probably require you though to reach the grand final. And then maybe take first or second to make sure. So Dog will retire here. Let's go to Bren and see what he's up to. He's currently 3200s in front of Dog's time, so this is a good pace for Bren. 4200s in the next checkpoint. As you can see in the middle of the screen. Loses a bit in the next, but if you can have a strong finish, you could still take over first place. And of course, 1 bonus point going to first place on each track. Yoshi has now passed Dog, 59.85, but Bren might take over that first place here as he goes through the loop and enters the last section of the map. See if this will be an improvement. I think it will. 59.67 by Smartline Bren, taking over first place. As he's stuck in camera 3 for me, not sure why. Here is Yoshi. I believe he's primarily a dirt player. So this map maybe should suit him, at least the start of it. But yeah, that's what's so interesting about this format. It's really not over. Even if you get the advantage through the dirt here in the start, then you still need to do well in the tech and full speed sections as well. As we see Alexor now having gone up to first place. Drives for M&M Gaming. Also drives in RPG Cups now and then. So Alexor in the lead now, Bren at second, Yoshi at third. 6 minutes left on the clock. First map in the time attack. We'll have 2 more after this. And again, top 32 will qualify to the next round. Ooh, as Pack takes first place, 59.24. Pack, who's driving for the first time in this cup. Could not participate the first 2 times, so Pack looking to reach the grand final and still get into the top 8. Definitely a player that is capable of doing so. Of course, took second at ESWC 2015 behind his teammate Carl Jr. That was only tech though, this is also dirt and full speed. Which of course makes a difference. Pack is actually in front of his own world record right now, 1600s, but then Bren improves it again, 59.11, and at the same time Pack will end up crashing. Take an overview look here to see all the players driving. Again, if you get disconnected, you can get a new password through our Facebook page. Right now, Bren in the lead, 59.11, Pack at second, 0.24, and then Alexor at third, 0.46. And Speed You Need and Marius 89 at top 5. And then I'm not sure why it goes to 69th place. It should be 6th place instead, would make it a bit more convenient. But we'll have to give that feedback to the expansion guys. So anyways, Bren in the lead. And just as I switch to him, he ends up crashing and will retire. Alright, here's Speed You Need, who won the qualification cup 2 weeks ago, since we had a break over Gamers Assembly. And of course took second in the first qualification cup, so Speed You Need already qualified to the season final. But could still of course improve his result if he takes some time attack bonus points and then wins this third qualification cup. That's the only way though he can improve his score. It's very close to a perfect score for Speed You Need. He's gonna go for another attempt. We see the Boss Wanted right now is at 5th, 59.50 in front of Marius 89. Link is at 7th. Dog at 8, Monster, no, Dog now at 9, 2 past him. Maniac Kelly's at 3rd place now at 59.30. Goes up to 3rd place there. We also got Monster, Raga, Flyer, Dex, Yoshi, Gwigwi Jr. and Papu in the top 16. Let's go to Marius 89 now, who finished at 4th place in the second qualification cup. Still can't be safe with that result. If he wants to get into the top 8, needs to do well here. Currently at 13 points, so he's just barely in the top 8. As we see Papoo improving the local record now, 58.79. What a time. And then also Pack has improved its time, 58.90. So we've got two players right now under 59 seconds, Papoo and Pack. Papoo, who got eliminated by Marius89 last week. He was in top 4, but then Marius passed him in the very last round. So we see Papoo going for another attempt. We'll see if this will be enough. I think it's a pretty solid time, but not sure if he will get to keep it though. Papoo, who participated in Gamers Assembly in the Dirt tournament. I think he took. Did he take second or third? I think something like that. It was either second or third. I think third, behind Chuck and Fire. Speed Need also played in that cup. Took 4th place. Papoo trying to still improve his time. Currently 500s behind as he gets bad line through that turn and decides to retire. Let's go to Saxum instead, who I think was really close to advancing in the second qualification cup to was it the semi-final. And I think he did. Isn't he in the top 8 right now? I should probably have that list available. Actually, let me take a look here. No, he's not actually. I thought he was. So it's Piranha, Scrappy, Santana, Morris, 89, Papoo, and then Speed Need, Bren, and Flyer. Massa, Hobby, Link, and Dragon. Currently the closest. Alright, so 2 minutes left on the clock. Papoo is still in the lead, 58.79. Pack still at second, 0.84 now, so he improved his time. And then Bren also under 59 seconds with 0.93. Link and Serby 4th and 5th. Serby also driving for the first time, I believe, so he will also have to do very well here if he wants to qualify to the season final. Gets a good start though on this map, so we have less than 2 minutes now to go. Serby and Link driving for Water Bottle, the former Team Acer lineup. Bren will take over that first place, 0.76, currently receiving the 1 bonus point, even though he doesn't need it. 200ths of a second in front of, or 300ths of a second in front of Papoo. Keeping that second place. Link then secures 4th, I guess he had 4th. 0.86, and then Speed You Need also with an improvement, 59.01. Meanwhile, we see Serby 1000ths in front as he's nearing the finish. This could be a new top 1 from Serby as he come up to the last turn, and then he loses his grip in the loop and is forced to retire. How unlucky. He will get one more attempt here with 1 minute less left to go now. And I don't know why it's getting stuck in camera 3. It's very, very odd. But yeah, unlucky there for Serby, and then he gets stuck in the dirt wall. So the players are now doing their last attempt of this first map. See if we'll see any improvements. Bren in the lead, Papoo at second, Pack at third. Will Bren get another first place in the time attack? Is he still playing? So you see Santana finishing 59.14. Bren is not playing anymore. Papoo is not. Pack is. Pack is on a late attempt here, but doesn't look like an improvement though. No, it will not be an improvement for Pack, who will finish likely at 3rd place as we got 10 seconds left. See Morris89 finishing 59.20. Small improvement. He's at 12th. But that's going to be it. So we got our first results here. Bren taking the first time attack bonus point, and Papoo at second, Pack at 3rd place. Again, top 32 after 3 maps have been played will qualify from this time attack session. So we are starting immediately on the second map. No warm up here. Wait, this is yeah. Yes, it is the next map. So this is a full speed map. So let's take a look at it as the players are starting. Gauntlet is its name. This one is made by Dudica, and as mentioned, it's a full-speed map, but also got some tech and dirt elements to it. So let's go back in-game. Currently following Pack as he goes through the start, which is full speed. He'll continue driving here even though he crashed. We'll have enough speed to make it through the loops. I think this map got a pretty good full speed section. Of course, I'm not a speed player myself. It's kind of hard to sometimes see what's good or not, but there should be some opportunities to make some speed drifts through it. Of course, speed drift, the primary technique when you drive full speed maps. Basically means you want to keep a drift through the high-speed turns, and that will make you continue building up speed. This Pack will enter the dirt section, which leads into the finish. Pack chooses to finish here, even though he's not, of course, driving in any good time, but just want to learn the map, and there he goes into the finish, 1:16.72. Currently we got Cousin in the lead, 1:11.24. But these times will, of course, be improved by quite a lot. Already we see Bren, 1:06.90. And then Era, second place, 1:09. Very good time by Bren, I think, early on. Let's go to him as he's going for another attempt. It's key to just try to build up as much speed as possible here in the start. Ooh! Bren goes too wide, and then Marmelade has now taken over first place, drives for Team Q. Will retire here, but let's follow him for another attempt. 7 minutes left on the clock, or 8 minutes rather. Marmelade in the lead right now, Bren at second, Shumi at third. Marmelade continues to retire. Let's go to Lorelei from Easy Killer. As we see Pack taking over first place, 1:04.58. It strikes me as a decent time at least. I think we'll still see some improvements made to it. Oh, as Lorelei will make a small blunder there. Oh, as Link then takes over first place, 1:04.51. 700s in front. Link using the Against All Authority skin here because he wants to see the skid marks a bit better. He's not actually joined Against All Authority. So here comes Link. He's currently 2200s in front. Good start. 5700s in front. Very good start here from Link, who's now lost his first place. Cappuccino instead at first with 1:04.13. Luke at second with 0.15. So Link losing his first place, but he could regain it now as he's 1 second in front. Very good pace right now by Link, as we see Saxum now taking over first place. Oh, and then Link mistimes the drop and will retire, but it's clear though that he's capable of improving his time. So Saxum right now in the lead, 1:03.86. Pack not a second, now down to third as as Dex will pass him. Then Era will go up to first place with 1:03.85. Tries for Orcs eSports. And from France. So Era right now in the lead, Saxum at second, Dex at third place. Very different players on this map currently in the top. Let's follow Era as he goes for another attempt. We are halfway through this second time attack map. We'll have one more after this to determine which 32 players will qualify to the first playoff round as Era retires again here. Let's go to Dex for Smartline. Lots of Smartline players doing well so far or at least they participate a lot in the Mix Cup. Of course, Bren doing the best so far out of them all. Shumi also playing. Gwigwi Jr. as well. As Dex will finish here. Will be an improvement, 1:03.67 as we see Link setting a new local record, and then Pack will improve him shortly afterwards. He will set a time of 103.06. So Pack right now in the lead, receiving the 1 bonus point. And Pack definitely could need some bonus points here because, again, it's the first time he participates, so he won't get 2 results. He'll only get 1, so he really need to do well here if he wants to take top 8 position. Oh, that's Coco. 4 against Authority takes over first place. 102.91 by Coco. First player under 103. See if that will be enough. 4 minutes left on the clock though. Plenty of time for the players to potentially pass Coco. Also see Flyer with an improvement. Flyer who took second in the second qualification cup. Behind Speedy Need and in front of Bren and Marius 89. Coco not doing so well this time, 2800s behind, but maybe he thought he got a bad ending or something, but he will retire though. And go for another one. Let's go to Link now. 3200s behind, 26 in the next checkpoint. Might be an improvement for Link, but I don't know if it's gonna be a new local record though. 3900s behind. Maybe Coco had a bad finish though, and then it could be doable for Link, but instead he clips the pole. And we'll go for another attempt. Here's Cappuccino. He's not on a good run. Bren is on a good run perhaps. No, he's 4700s behind, so not gonna be at least a new first place coming out of Bren, but perhaps an improvement though. As he is continuing to drive his best time, 103.55. Ooh, as he gains a lot on Coco's time. Yeah, I think Coco had a bad ending. Perhaps, yeah, definitely. Bren gaining on him here in the end, and this will be an improvement by Bren. Oh, as we see Pack taking over first place, 102.66. And Flyer has also taken second place. Lots of improvements there. So good time by Pack, currently getting the 1 bonus point once again. Feels like though there are a couple of players that potentially could pass him still with 2 minutes left on the clock. It's currently following Bren. 500s behind, but still a decent full speed section. 1500s in front, that was a good turn. We'll put him in front. Oh, 1800s in front now. Very good pace by Bren. Can he keep it all the way to the end and take another time attack bonus point? Loses a lot there in the next checkpoint. Still might be possible though. I think maybe Pack had a slow finish as Bren is coming up to the dirt now. 2 minutes left on the clock. Not the best turn, but 1900s in front. This could still be it for Bren as he loses all his lead in the next checkpoint. 1 turn left here. Will he pass Pack? 300s in front as Bren goes through the last corner, and he will not! He will not! He loses a lot of speed in the end and instead will, well, he will improve his time at least, 102.90, but that could have been so much better as Marius 89 also sets a good time, 0.88. Goes up to third place. Pacto still in the lead and still going for attempts. May get 1 more after this. As he's 200s in front of his own time at the moment. Oh, but will end up crashing. So Pack now potentially starting his last attempt. Definitely would need this 1 bonus point. 1 minute left on the clock now. Will anyone pass him? Flyer at second, Marius 89 at third. Santana goes up to fourth as Pack will retire, so he's not gonna improve his time. We'll just have to wait and see if anyone will pass him. We can have an eye here at the finish to see if any players, notable players here, will pass him. Maybe here comes Cappuccino. He's only at 12th place. As he goes through the last corner, doesn't look like this will be first place by Cappuccino. No, he's far behind. Oh, Bren will finish. Oh, as Bren takes second place, 0.68. So close. But Pack will keep that first place. Paxmauer also through the last corner. Let's see. He will go up to 9th place with that. An improvement from Paxmauer. As we have 5 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't look like anyone will pass Pack. So Pack will get the bonus point. Alright, so one more map remaining of the time attack. And then we'll have a bit of a break until we start the first playoff round. So yeah, an important bonus point for Pack, that's for sure. Could definitely make a difference as we now move on to the final map. This is the tech map. Let's take a closer look at it. It's Swoop by Sparko. So about 50% tech and then 25% dirt and full speed. All right, let's bring it in game. Let's follow. Let's follow Cappuccino, I suppose, as he's through the first couple of corners. We'll enter the speed section now. Oh, as he didn't see the sign, need to go to the left here. Yeah, no need to retire though, you may as well just finish the first attempt here. Definitely think it's the best strategy. So Cappuccino now leaving the full speed section and entering the tech, which will lead to the finish. So for this one, we see that the tech, the primary style represented, is in the end of the map. You can have it, you know, differently. You can have it in the start or in the middle, or as Cappuccino will retire there. It's a very tight corner to the left. It's kind of hard to see, to be honest, that you need to go to the left there. Could have maybe been a bit clearer, but Santana though will finish 107.45. Morris 89 and Smetlana also finishing, and now I see some players here finishing as well. But yeah, maybe that ending is a bit hard to see where to go. I just realized, but once you figure it out though, it's very basic. So Santana right now in the lead, 107.45, but then Saxum will pass him. And is Santana in the top 8 here, I believe? Yes, he is. He's at 6th place with 14 points. So Santana also looking to get in the top 8 here. He definitely can't feel safe though with those 14 points. So we'll try to improve his score. Let's go for another attempt. Right now though, it's Saxum for BBD in the lead. Entering the wall ride. Oh, not able to pass it. We'll go for another attempt. Dex is now gone up to 2nd place. Santana down to 3rd in front of Kavi and Smetlana, 2 players for a new era. There's Morris 89 plays for Euronix Gaming. Starting another attempt as Link will improve the local record, and then shortly afterwards we got CC, I guess, taking first, 103.19. Not familiar of that player, but CC right now in the lead. Link at 2nd, and then Ice9 goes up to 3rd, and then Santana back to 1st again. But let's continue following Marius 89 as he is halfway through. 2700s in front. Good turn there for Marius 89. See if he has figured out the ending though. 1 second in front now, so this would be a very good time if Marius can keep this pace as he come up to this tricky platform turn. Marius does know where to go. Then we only got the last turn remaining here, leading to a jump that leads into the finish. Marius 89, 3rd place, 102.86. So Santana and Papu still in front. And Papu, of course, in the rankings here, is currently at 8th place, but cannot feel safe with that. He definitely wants to get some points here. See if he can do it. As Link has now taken over first, 102.19. Link also one of those players that need to collect some points. He wants to qualify. I get a good question here in the chat. What will happen if 8th and 9th has the same amount of points? I guess I don't know what you mean with 8th and 9th. Oh, okay, in the season ranking. Yeah, then we'll have both of them qualify. So that's what we'll do, and we'll also do the same in the actual qualification cup. So if you got a tie, you know, between two players, so we'll both pass. All right, Papu will improve his time, and then Marius back to first, 1 and 2.16. Or I guess he never was at first, but now he is at first. So currently Marius in the lead, Link at second, Santana at third place. 5 minutes left on the clock, so that's all we got left of this time attack. Then we'll move on to the playoff. Oh, as Serbi takes over first, but not for long though. Dex with 101.94. So Dex in the lead. Definitely will be one of the 32 players, as he did well on the 2 previous maps as well. Dex is unable to get through this dirt start. Can be a bit tricky. Oh, as Papu, and then Coco improves the top 1 time. 101.53 by Coco. Currently the leader of this last map. Where is Pack, by the way? Is he still driving? Yes, he is. He doesn't have a good time though, only at 38th place, but definitely can improve that, as he is on a deep attempt, and right now almost in front of the Daddy. 100 is behind, and then he retires. But I guess based on that, Pack could still get the bonus point here, which would be good news for him. Gets a good start here as well, basically tied with the top 1 time. 9,000s behind. As he go through the wall ride. Loses 100. Still could be a potential new first time here. In the next checkpoint is 300s in front. Still looking good this time. Gets through that turn, so still good pace by Pack, though he will be behind now with 300, so he needs to have a strong finish if he wants to pass Coco, who's still in the lead. Whoa, that was a risky trajectory by Pack. Had most of his wheels outside of the road, but he will still get through. However, as you can see, he continues to lose time, so not gonna take over first place, but still an improvement. Pack goes up to 5th, 101.90. Coco still in the lead. Serbia, oh, not anymore though. Subin Jr. with a great time, 101.25. Great time by Subin Jr. So Coco down to 2nd, and Serbi now down to 3rd in front of his teammate Link. Back at 7th. Behind Papu, in front of Flyer. 2 minutes left on the clock. Subin Jr. not driving anymore. Let's go to someone else. Here's Guigui Jr., another smart line player from France. 900s behind at the moment. Seems like Subin Jr. was able to set a very good time. I don't know if that will be beaten, to be honest. May not actually be the case. So we see Pack also on another attempt, and also Speed You Need, who has won, I think, the most amount of bonus points overall, combining all the qualification cups, but not really been so successful though on these maps. Perhaps I'm speaking too soon, as he's still, of course, with the chance to take that first place. And as you can see, is 800s in front. Will Speed You Need get a bonus point after all? Pack also on a good pace because he's in front, but then he retires, and then Speed You Need loses 1300s on Subin Jr. And then 1700s in the next checkpoint. Doesn't look too good for Speed You Need. Instead, Subin Jr. may actually take these or this bonus point. That was a bit of a surprise. Speed You Need will still try to finish this attempt. Might be an improvement. He's not doing too well on this map. Let's see. 102.21 by Speed You Need, 14th place. Oh, as Link will tie. No, he will not tie. He's behind with 7,000. We'll have to settle for second place. And he will go for one more attempt here. This is his final one though. 30 seconds left on the clock. Luke with a good time, top 5, but still Subin Jr. in the lead as we go for the overview look. And let's go to the finish here. Coco will finish now. Third place, 101.50. Bren also finishing 101.48, but still not enough. Liar, as my microphone falls down, will also improve his time. 0.58, but Subin Jr. still in the lead though. 5 seconds left on the clock. Link will finish, but not an improvement. Serbia as well, not an improvement. And Subin Jr. will take the last bonus point here in the time attack. GG.